To go through life, there are certain habits we pick up from our environment and from people around us, and sometimes we feel it's cool and we just live our life feeling fly, not knowing that we are actually chasing people away from us. So today we're going to be talking about some social habits that are stopping your shine, some social habits that are chasing people away from you, and get right into it. And before we go into this video, please, if you're just if you're just tuning in to my channel for the first time, I say a big welcome to you. You're welcome, and this is a place where we share life values. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you for supporting me and thank you for always being there. And so let's get right into it. Some social habits that you need to stop now. Number one, calling people more than twice continuously. Oh my God, this is something people do. When you call someone the first time and they didn't pick your call, and you call the second time, it just means that they are either busy or they're busy and they can't respond to you at the moment. Calling them more than twice it's like, I don't know what to use, what word to use. But when the person comes back and see the phone and see that you have, and he or she has 15 or 20 missed call, number one, the person may go into panic, but the person may feel like, oh, what's happening? And then maybe the person calls you back and, no, I was just checking on you. I'm like, you're just checking on me, and you left me 15 missed calls. So when you call someone once, twice, and the person doesn't pick, you just leave a message. Just leave a message. Number two, and this is very important in our social space today, where every little thing that happens, I'm calling you out. Let's learn to praise publicly and criticize privately. Yeah. I don't know where we got this culture from. She's done something evil. Let's call her out. Let's finish her on social media. You finish her on social media, you call her out on social media, and you embarrass her on social media. And the truth is that sometimes we only know half of the story. We don't know all the story, and you just hear a part of the story, and because of that part you hear, you get infuriated and you just want to blast this person. So let's learn to criticize in private. You did this thing, it's wrong, please don't do it again, or why did you do this? And then you can praise in the public. Number three, I used to be guilty of this some time ago. When people give you your phone, look at this picture, see this picture. Just see that picture. Don't move left, don't move right. Just leave it at the spot the person gave it to you. It's not proper that someone gives you a phone to just see a picture, see a message that was sent to them, and then the next thing you're scrolling to the messages, you're scrolling to the gallery, you're scrolling to everything. Just leave the phone at the spot the person gave to you. Number four, don't go FBI on people. Yeah, this is what I mean. Now, your friend comes to tell you that I have to see the doctor. I have to visit the doctor tomorrow. And then you're like, oh, what's happening? You want to investigate the person's whole life. If a person feels like telling you, they will tell you. Do not make them uncomfortable. Just give them space. When they're up to it, they can tell you their whole medical history and tell you their whole life, So do not go FBI. Don't begin to investigate a person's generation and a person's life. Allow them open up to you on their own. Number five, I read a story one time, and this young girl was out of job and she was looking for a job. She was totally broke. She didn't have any money on her, and she's been applying to many companies, and luckily she got called for an interview. But then there was something wrong. She didn't have any money on her to take herself from her house to the place for the interview. And then she looked around. She just went out of her house. She went to the street and she went to the next door neighbor, and nobody was around, and the gate man was around. And she just begged him, please, could you give me a little money? I have a job interview, please. And I need money to go. And they were like, okay. He loaned her the money and she went for the job interview. She got the job. Not only did she get a job, she got a car and she got a house. And the salary was mind-boggling. And this is a real story. Now, why am I saying this story? Treat everyone with respect. Whether it's a cleaner, whether it's a driver, whether it's the garbage collector, whoever it is, treat everyone with respect. You treat them as with respect because they are human first, before any social class, before any social status, before even any age. Treat everyone with respect. Now back to my story. If that girl had never treated that man with respect, I mean the gate man, she would never have the effrontery to ask him for money. One. Two, he would not even attend to her. You see, sometimes you miss out in life because of the way you treat other people. It doesn't matter what social status they find themselves or what social class you are, they are first human. Number 6. Number 6, and this one, I don't know, maybe I think maybe people think it's fashion. You know, you're you're indoors with people and you're talking to someone and you have your sunglasses on. It's kind of rude and disrespectful to talk to people with your sunglasses on, except you have a medical condition and you need to protect your eyes. But you're talking to one indoors. Why do you have your sunglasses? Is there sun inside? And when you do this, the person's like thinking, what's happening behind the glasses? They're like, what is he looking at? No, you're kind of making the person uncomfortable. 7. And this one is kind of hard, because from the side of the world where I'm from, it's kind of normal, Never give advice to people until they ask for it. Every day on social media, I see this happening. People don't ask, people just say things, and before we go on, we turn to counselors like, oh, you don't have to do this, you have to do this, don't do that. The person didn't ask for your advice. So it's wrong to give advice when it's not being asked for. Some people just want you to listen, just hear them out. They don't want you to go on counselish on them. Is that a word, counselish? Maybe the word I just invented the word counselish. Okay, number 8, learning to return. This one, I don't know. People have this, not people. I don't want to do that. Some people find it difficult to return whatever thing they borrow from someone, be it money, be it anything at all. They find it difficult to return. It's not a good habit to have. Always return. And if you forget, oh yeah, of course, we are human, so sometimes you forget. So if you forget and then you remember, oh, apologize. I recently borrowed something from a friend, and when I went to see her, I forgot to take the item. And immediately I remember, I'm so sorry, I didn't bring it up. She's like, oh, no, I don't even need it now. See, when you do not return, it kind of put a dent on your character and your integrity. And so you don't want people to look at you like, you want people to look at like, yeah. So always return whatever, be it money. Don't hold on to people's money. Return it. Return. But 9, asking awkward question. Are you pregnant? When are you going to get married? I don't know. So we shouldn't ask people awkward questions that kind of put people off guard, Don't do it. And number 10, how do I word this now? Listen to people, and this is what I mean. Now, if you do something to someone, like maybe you tease a person and the person tells you, please I don't like it, don't do it. Listen, stop it, do not do it. There's something I used to do to my husband, like, I like playing. Yeah, you can see I like playing. So I do something like, no, sweet, okay, I don't like this thing you do. Okay, I listen to you. Okay, I stop. Even though for me, like, I like it, but the person I'm doing it to doesn't like it, stop it. So listen to people. If people tell you, I don't like this name, don't call me this name. Please do not call them this name. And you say, please don't tickle me. And this is one thing. Please don't tickle. I don't like you tickle. And then immediately they say, don't tickle me. And then you tickle them. I'm like, God, did you hear me? I said, don't tickle me. So let's learn to listen to people and, do right by them. Did you enjoy this video? Did it make sense to you? Is there something you're guilty of? I know. We're all guilty of one thing or the other. Now, this video is not to like put you in a bad light, just to, make us aware of the things we do that kind of hurt others and that kind of put us in, in a bad side in the eyes of other people. And so, are there things you want me to talk about? You can leave them in the comment section. And did you like this video? Please comment, like, and share with your friends. Till I come your way next time, I remain Adaoma and keep living intentional. Bye for now.